Scrappy lost it. Lost it. 1 second he was seated trying to process the unthinkable, and the next, boom, a table flipped, glass shattered, and a scream so raw and guttural it echoed down the hallway. The kind of scream that wasn't just anger. It was heartbreak combusting into rage. Neighbors called the cops, thinking it was a domestic dispute. But what it really was a man's world crumbling beneath his feet. Why? Because Bambi, the woman he loved, the mother of his children, his ride or die, had been hiding something. Not a secret, a whole child. And the kicker? The kid wasn't his. This wasn't a rumor. This wasn't gossip off the street. This was real. Realer than real. A whole toddler, hidden in plain sight, and Scrappy found out not from her lips, but from a leaked DM, a screenshot, a single image that detonated his whole reality like a bomb going off at 2:47 a.m. The message? Just one haunting line. "Who's this little boy calling you mommy?" Bambi froze. No blink, no flinch. Just cold silence. Then came her reply. "That's none of your business." Boom. The world shifted. Mama D, bless her messy God-fearing heart, was already on Instagram Live, sobbing real tears, Bible in one hand, rage in the other. She was flinging verses like holy grenades. But what hurt her more than anything was the silence from Stevie J, because the streets, oh, they were talking. They were talking loud. And the whispers weren't just rumors now, they were revelations. Some folks said Stevie knew the truth the whole time, and Scrappy, he wasn't just heartbroken anymore, he was dangerous. Because when a man's betrayed not just by love, but by family, he stops thinking and starts burning. The room was still, silent, but not peaceful. No, this was the kind of silence that screams. Scrappy sat on the edge of his bed, phone in hand, eyes bloodshot, staring at the screen, like if he blinked hard enough, the message would vanish. But it didn't, because there it was, a photo. Bambi, holding a toddler. A child Scrappy had never seen before. Same eyes, same smile, same Bambi DNA, but not Scrappy's. He texted her, hands shaking. "Bam, who is this?" No reply. He called, once, twice, straight to voicemail. The air in the room turned thick, like betrayal had a weight, and it was pressing down on his chest. Memories started rushing in like a wave ready to drown him. Their wedding day, the hospital room when their daughter was born, the promises, the fights, the make-up kisses. All of it. Infected now. Poisoned. He couldn't sit in that room a second longer, so he drove. Drove like the road would give him answers. Back to their house, the one they shared, the one filled with photos and laughter and now lies. She was home, surprised to see him, but too proud to run. "We need to talk," he said, holding up the phone. Bambi looked at the screen. Her lips tightened, her face cracked. The truth was written in her silence. "It's not what you think," she said quietly. "Then explain it to me." She took a long breath. Then came the confession. The child was hers, from a brief relationship during one of their off periods, a time when they weren't speaking. She had kept it hidden, out of fear, out of shame, out of selfishness. She didn't want to ruin their family. She wanted to protect what they still had. But Scrappy didn't hear that. All he heard was lies. All he saw was betrayal. The woman he gave everything to, the mother of his children, had lied. And now, there was another child, another man's blood. He walked out. No words. Just the sound of the door closing behind him. But silence never stays silent for long. Within hours, the media caught wind of the story. And like fire meeting gasoline, it exploded. Headlines everywhere screamed, "Lil Scrappy blindsided by Bambi's secret child." Twitter, on fire. Blogs, working overtime. Fan pages and gossip accounts were posting theories, screenshots, deep dives. Someone leaked a fake birth certificate, father's name listed as Stevie J. Waite. What? The whole game changed. Suddenly, it wasn't just about a hidden child. It was about who that child belonged to. Stevie J. The same Stevie J who'd been hanging around the family. The same one who was supposedly Bambi's business partner. The same one who posted a cryptic Instagram story months ago with a baby bottle and the caption, "Big blessings loading." People started connecting dots that hadn't even existed yet. Remember those work trips Bambi took? The ones Scrappy never asked too many questions about? Yeah, they weren't work, mama. Dee wasn't having it. She went live that night. Didn't even wait 5 minutes. She poured herself a glass of wine, looked dead in the camera, and said, "I told y'all that woman wasn't right for my son." She called Bambi a snake in the garden, said she'd seen this coming, said Stevie J had always been too close. Then she dropped a bomb. There are contracts, there are documents, there are receipts. This wasn't just infidelity. This was a setup. The comments? Exploding. Stevie J is the father? Did Bambi cheat for 2 years? Scrappy better get a damn DNA test. Mama D kept going. This ain't no storyline. This ain't no love and hip-hop scripted drama. This is real. My son is broken. He called me last night crying like a baby. And y'all think this is entertainment? And in that moment, everyone felt it. This wasn't just tea. This was a tragedy. Scrappy, meanwhile, had gone ghost. No posts, no comments, nothing. And that silence, it only made things worse. Because when the world is watching and you go quiet, they fill in the blanks themselves. Anonymous insiders started whispering. One claimed Bambi had been living a double life for nearly 2 years, that she had a second apartment, paid for by, guess who, Stevie J. Another source claimed Love and Hip Hop production knew all along, that this storyline was buried under NDAs and hush money to protect reputations. But now, the dam had burst. YouTubers broke it down frame by frame. Fans picked apart old episodes, freeze-framing moments where Bambi looked too nervous, too guilty, too distracted. Then came the Instagram post, not from Bambi, from Scrappy. A black screen, white text. Everything ain't always what it seems, but pain, that's always real. No hashtags, no tags, just truth. The internet went ballistic, and before anyone could breathe, another bomb dropped. A whistleblower came forward to a shady blog site with what they claimed was proof. Medical records, photos, a real birth certificate, a paternity test, and the father's name, not Scrappy. The timeline got messier. The whistleblower said the child was born while Bambi and Scrappy were still together, that Bambi lied about going on a wellness retreat to Arizona, but actually stayed in a luxury maternity suite under a fake name, paid for by, again, Stevie. J fans pulled out an old Instagram story from Stevie's page. Background audio of a baby crying. A baby whose cry sounded an awful lot like Bambi's daughter. And then, it got even worse. Kirk Frost, out of nowhere, posted a shady quote to his Instagram story. Some people love to play family, until the truth comes out. Didn't say names, didn't have to. Everyone knew. Then the screenshots came. Private DMs between Bambi and an alleged baby daddy. Her begging him to stay quiet. Don't ruin what I've built. I'm just trying to protect Scrappy. He doesn't deserve this. And boom, Mama D again. Glass of wine, lips quivering, heart breaking. You lied to my son. You lied to all of us. That ain't love. That's cowardice. She threatened Mona Scott. If you don't air this on the next season, I'll leak the damn footage myself. Then she dropped a final whisper that broke the internet. Stevie J's been involved, more than y'all think. The screen cracked. Reality shattered. The internet froze. And that was just the beginning. As the world stood still, trying to process the chaos, something unexpected happened. Silence. No comment from Bambi. No follow-up post from Scrappy. No official statement from VH1. Just nothing. But the streets? Oh, they weren't quiet. Theories turned to conspiracies. Receipts turned to weapons, and love and hip-hop fans turned into full-time detectives. Reddit threads popped up dissecting Bambi's timeline. Users were pulling old clips from past seasons, slowing them down, pointing out the side eyes, the awkward silences, the cryptic comments. One clip in particular stood out. Bambi sitting in confessional saying, "Some things are better left off camera." Back then, it sounded like just another dramatic line, but now, it sounded like a warning. And just when fans thought it couldn't get any messier, a new voice entered the story. Not Stevie J, not Mama D, not even Bambi. It was Erica Dixon, yes, Lil Scrappy's ex, the mother of his oldest daughter, and she didn't come in swinging, no shady tweet, no Instagram story. She dropped a full YouTube video. Title, "I tried to warn him." The thumbnail, Erica, sitting in a soft-lit room, arms folded, eyes heavy with truth. She spoke clearly, firmly. "I stayed quiet out of respect," she said. "But now that everything's out, I have to speak." She called Scrappy a good man, said he didn't deserve this. Then she paused, looked straight into the camera. "I told him years ago. Something about Bambi just didn't sit right." Boom. The internet exploded, again. Within an hour, her video hit 500,000 views. Comments flooded. "You were right all along. We're right all along. Real recognize real. Protect Erica Dixon at all costs." Even Mama D, who notoriously clashed with Erica, posted a clip with the caption, "Sometimes the truth comes from the place you least expect. Respect." And Bambi, still silent. But silence don't last in scandal. Because guess who came crashing through the door next? Stevie J, and he did what Stevie always does. Poured gasoline on the fire and lit the damn match. He went live from a studio, shirtless, glass of brown liquor in hand. Smirk on his face like the whole situation was just a joke to him. "Everybody got my name in their mouth," he said, "but ain't nobody showing receipts?" Then someone asked him directly, "Did you help Bambi hide the baby?" Stevie paused, laughed, shook his head. "I've helped a lot of women hide a lot of things. That ain't none of y'all business." The comment section lost its mind. That one line, the streets took that as a yes. But just when you thought it couldn't go any further, a blogger posted a photo. Not just any photo. Bambi, Stevie J together. Arms around each other. Vegas hotel lobby. Timestamp. Just 2 weeks before her mysterious Arizona retreat, fans went full FBI mode. Theories started flooding in. Was Stevie the father? Was Bambi running a long con? Was the whole marriage a calculated move to cover up her tracks? But the twist that broke the camel's back? A leaked VH1 casting call, a special reunion episode. Title, Secrets, Scandals, and DNA. Premise, live, unedited, in real time. The entire cast, one stage, no cuts. No NDAs. Fans lost their collective minds. This wasn't just reality TV anymore. This was war. But Lil Scrappy? He declined. His team released a statement. Scrappy will not be participating in any reality programming at this time. He is focusing on healing, family, and legal counsel. Legal. Counsel. 2 words that flipped everything upside down again. Rumors spread like wildfire. Scrappy had filed for full custody, claimed emotional distress, deception, even fraudulent misrepresentation of paternity. Sounded dramatic? Yes. Unbelievable? Nope. Not after everything that had surfaced. Then came the voice note. A mysterious clip began circulating on private forums and blogs, allegedly a phone conversation between Bambi and a friend. The voice? Soft, emotional, unmistakably Bambi. "I just needed time," she said. "I didn't want him raising a child that wasn't his, but I couldn't do it alone. Stevie said he'd help me fix it, and I believed him." Boom. That clip hit harder than anything else. Headlines screamed, "Bambi confession leaked." TikTokers reenacted it. YouTubers made timelines. Twitter turned the line, "I believed him," into a meme, overlaid on photos of every betrayal in pop culture history. The scandal had officially passed the point of no return. Finally, Bambi broke her silence, not with a live, Not with a video, but with a Notes app screenshot on Instagram. The caption? People love to twist narratives for entertainment. I'll always protect my children, even if it costs me everything. Believe what you want. I did what I had to do. Comments? Turned off, but that didn't stop the world from reacting, because seconds later, Mama D dropped another video. She read the note out loud, mocking every word. "Oh, I did what I had to do," she repeated. "Girl, shut up. You did what you wanted to do. And you destroyed my baby boy in the process." Even celebrities started weighing in. Cardi B tweeted, "That Bambi and Scrappy drama got more twists than a Netflix series? Who writing this?" 50 Cent reposted Scrappy's old live with the caption, "Even Ghost ain't go through this much betrayal." And through it all, Lil Scrappy stayed quiet until one last post broke the internet again. A black and white photo, Scrappy, holding his daughter. Caption, "This fight ain't over. It's just beginning." That was it. No more mess, no more words, just warrior mode. The fans knew. This wasn't about drama anymore. This was about legacy, about fatherhood, about redemption. And then, the final bomb, court documents leaked. Scrappy was suing for damages, naming Bambi, naming Stevie J, and, shockingly, naming VH1 the accusation: negligence, exploitation, and manipulation of private matters for public gain. Suddenly, the show itself was on trial. Old cast members started coming forward. Carly Red tweeted, "We all been silenced, but Scrappy just cracked the glass." Jocelyn Hernandez posted a video laughing in her kitchen with the caption, "So the deer had a baby. Messy, savage, iconic." And as the storm raged on, one thing became clear. This was no longer just about Bambi and Scrappy. This was about trust, family, reputation, truth. Because in the world of reality TV, truth is currency. And lies, they're weapons. Lil Scrappy had lost almost everything. But one thing he hadn't lost? His voice. And now, he was using it. To fight. To reclaim. To heal. So, what comes next? A court case? A reunion special? A redemption arc? We don't know yet. But what we do know is this. Lil Scrappy isn't going down quietly. Not after everything he's lost. Not after everything he's learned. Not after watching his love turn into lies. And lies turn into war. Because sometimes when a man's heart breaks, it becomes a weapon. And Bambi? She might have buried the truth. But the truth, it never stays buried. It claws its way up, bleeding, breathing, wearing receipts like armor. It rings your doorbell at 2 a.m., holding screenshots, whispers, and a DNA test. Now tell me, are you still Team Bambi? Or have you seen enough? Drop your thoughts below. Because I know y'all got opinions. If this drama left you speechless, hit that like button like it just told you the family secret at the dinner table. Subscribe, ring that bell, and stay tuned. Because next week, we're dropping exclusive audio that'll make this story feel like a bedtime lullaby. You won't want to miss it until then. Stay shady, stay ready, and keep those receipts close. Because in this world, the truth always leaks.